am already making a video about Warped Tour and it's not even summer yet. Tickets went on sale like 3 weeks ago. Am I still in focus? Probably. Hey, what's up guys? It's me. I'm not good at intros. Hi, I'm Emma. I'm doing Who I Am Seeing at a Band's Warped Tour 2017. If anyone cares, I'm going to the Nashville date. If you see me, say hi. That would be very, very cool if y'all did. But yeah, as you know by other people talking about it or by you looking at the list, a lot of people are upset about the list. Back through the list and figuring out like what bands are playing at what stages and stuff, and figuring out all that, there's a good bit of bands that I want to see that are going. I'm leaving the Journey left foot and right foot stage. If you're wondering, I'm looking down into this notebook. But I'm leaving the Journey left foot and right foot stage for last because that's where most of the bands that I want to see are going, or not going, playing at. And those, I guess, are the two like main stages this year, I think. I guess the first stage that I'm going to talk about is Mutant North. And the only band that I care to even see from Mutant North, if I even get to watch them, is Bless the Fall, I think. I'm not into them all that much. I mean, I like a couple of their songs and I can get into them. But we would probably catch their set if we're not doing anything, or if we're waiting for another band to come on. But yeah, after I went through the list, that was the only band playing at that stage that I personally would want to see. Then the next stage is Mutant South. And the only band, and I don't even listen to them, I've never heard of them before Warped Tour, before the lineup came out, but is Gwar? Is that how you say it? Gwar? And I might watch their set. Like, I'm not a big fan of their music, that's just me, but I watch their music videos, and if you don't know who they are, look them up. I don't know how to explain them, just go check them out and like watch one of their music videos. But they dress in, don't get offended if you listen to them, but I think costumes, and it'd be a pretty funny and cool set to watch, I guess, so I might check them out if I have any downtime at Warped Tour. So then there's the Skull Candy stage, and the only band that I would want to see from the Skull Candy stage is Microwave. And I haven't listened much about Microwave. I've just heard so much hype about them, and I've heard everybody talk about how good they are. I personally don't listen to them, but I'm trying to get into them before Warped Tour. But I might check them out again, like I've said with the past two, if I have downtime, if I'm waiting. Like, they aren't like terrible. But they're not a band that I'm so much into, but that I might watch a set from. And then there's the Hard Rock stage, and I went through the list of everybody playing at the Hard Rock stage, trying to find somebody that I might want to watch, but I personally didn't want to watch anybody that's coming to the Hard Rock stage. And that's nothing against the bands that are coming. I'm sure they have a great fan base, but me personally, I don't like any of the bands that are coming to Hard Rock. So then, I guess the last band before the bigger bands, I'm sorry that I haven't talked much about each band that I've said so far. I just don't know a lot about them. They aren't my like top favorite bands or anything, so I don't know much about them. But the last stage before I get into the big stages are, it's the Full Sail University stage, and it's Knocked Loose. They're going to be playing at the Full Sail stage. And I've heard, again, like Microwave, I've just heard a lot of hype about them, and everybody is talking about how good they are, so I might give them a shot. I think I'm going to try and listen to some of their stuff on YouTube and try and get into them. But yeah, that's really one of the things that I do at Warped Tour, is I just find new bands that I haven't heard of before that I don't listen to, and I just get into them. That's, I guess, one of my ways of discovering a bunch of bands and stuff. But yeah, I'm probably going to try and check their set out. I don't know though for sure. Okay. So we're going to start with the Journey stages, which are the two big stages, and the first Journey stage I'm going to talk about is the Journey Right Foot stage. And one of the first bands that I saw is coming to the Journey Right Foot stage is American Authors, and I feel like that's like one of the bands that even if you don't listen to bands, you can watch their set. What, baby? I'm filming. Pretty much, and I know it doesn't ring a bell. The name of the band doesn't ring a bell to a lot of people. Some of their big songs are The Best Day of My Life, or I'm Treating You Off Here, or What We Live For, I'm Born to Run. Their songs were played on the radio, like on your local pop stations. It stopped recording. But American Authors is a band that everybody knows. So yeah, if you're going to Warped Tour and if you don't know the bands that are coming, you can go and watch their set and you will probably be able to at least sing along to one of their songs. And then the next, I guess, artist that I might watch at Warped Tour, this is depending if I have enough time, but Andy Black. And I've seen them like Blackfield Brides, but I've never seen just Andy Black, which is, if you don't know, the lead singer of Blackfield Brides, his, I guess, solo project, I guess if you would call it that. But he, according to Warped Tour, he himself is just coming. So I guess that would be cool. I like a lot of his songs. I like We Don't Need to, or They Don't Need to Understand, songs like that. Sorry, I blanked on the name for a second. But I know with the people that I'm going with, they want to see him, and I wouldn't mind checking him out too. And then another band at the Journey Right Foot stage is Beartooth. And I have seen Beartooth live once. It was at the Pierce the Veil and Sleeping with Sirens World Tour. And it was like, I think it was The Story So Far. If you don't know who they are, I'm pretty sure it's that band. It was a 2-man acoustic set, and then it went to Beartooth. So it was a very drastic difference, but I enjoyed them opening for Sleeping with Sirens, so we're probably going to check them out. A lot of my friends that I'm going with really want to see Beartooth, like it's at the top of their list, so we're probably going to check out Beartooth, but yeah. So then the next band that I'm going to see is Memphis May Fire. And I have met the lead singer Matty Mullins several times, and he is the sweetest guy ever, so I hope to meet him again. But I love Memphis May Fire. If you don't know them, you should totally check them out. They're more of a, I don't know how to explain them, but they're really good. Some of my favorite songs by them are No Ordinary Love, Miles Away, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm extremely excited to see them again for the 4th time. And then the last band from the Journey Right Foot stage is Neck Deep. Now I personally am not I know people that are crazy about them and go on and on about how good Neck Deep is, and they are really good, and that's why I plan on seeing them at Warped Tour, in my opinion. And I've watched them. They opened for when All Time Low came to my city and Sleeping with Sirens on the Future Hearts tour. Back to the Future Hearts tour. That's what it was called. They were one of the bands that opened up for All Time Low and Sleeping with Sirens. So I watched them there, and I didn't really know them at the time, and they were big, I guess you'd say, but they weren't huge as they are now, I guess. To me, they seem like they've gotten bigger here recently. But if we get the chance, we're probably going to check out their set. And the last stage is the Journey Left Foot stage, and on this stage has the band that I'm most excited to see, and I will save that for last. But starting off, Attila is one of the bands that are playing at the Journey Left Foot stage, and I have heard some of Attila, but I'm not crazy for them, I guess you'd say. I know some people that are love Attila, but I like their stuff a pretty good bit. We'll probably catch their set if we can. That's one of the bands that we're a little iffy on because I'm going in a really big group, and some people are really, really into it, but then other people aren't, so it depends on the set list and when certain bands are playing, but we're gonna try and catch Attila. And then another band is I Prevail. Now I have just now recently gotten into I Prevail. I've listened to their cover of Blank Space, which if you haven't heard that, you should totally go check it out. It's a great cover. It's like, I love it more than the original. But then I've just recently started listening to their stuff, and I could say that I would try my best to catch the set. It'd be really cool to see them live. I've heard that they're really, really good live. So yeah, I mean, I don't have much more to say about them, I guess. So then the next band that's playing at the Journey Left Foot stage is Never Shout Never. And I feel like they have come on Warped Tour before, maybe if I might be wrong, but I feel like I remember hearing the name at one of the Warped Tours that I've been to. And I like some of their songs. Again, I'm not crazy about them, but they are a good band. And if you haven't heard of them, or any of the bands that I've mentioned in this video, you should totally go check them out. But Never Shout Never has this one song that everybody knows, Trouble. And I'd like to see that live. I feel like it'd be really good live. But yeah, we're probably going to check them out again if we have time, depending, but I'm pretty for sure we're going to try our best to watch that set. Okay, and then one of the last bands that's playing at the Journey Left Foot stage, or on my list at least, is Hawthorne Heights. And Hawthorne Heights is a older band, I guess you could say. It isn't like, I mean, it's new, but a lot of people that I know that have recently started listening to bands don't listen to Hawthorne Heights, but I personally really like them. A lot of people don't, apparently. I thought that a lot of people did, because they're I consider them big. But one of the songs that I like by them is Ohio is for Lovers, or Ohio is for the Lovers, something like that, in that general area. But yeah, I'm like, that is like one of the bands that I'm trying my best to watch their set at Warped Tour, because I feel like it'd be awesome. It'd be one of those like memories that I want to make, so I'm really hoping to watch their set. And then the last band, the band that I am most excited about seeing at Warped Tour 2017 is Bowling for Soup. Bowling for Soup is coming to Warped Tour this year. They came last year, but they didn't make it to our date, but this year that they are, and I am so excited about seeing Bowling for Soup. I can't wait. I talk to people that are going, and they're like, why do you like that band? You might not, but I personally love Bowling for Soup. I want to meet them so bad. Like, that would be, I'd be head over heels if I met them. I literally love their music so much. Some of the songs, I can go on and on about them. Some of the songs that they do are 1985, Girl All the Bad Guys Want, High School Never Ends, BFF, Punk Rock 101, tons and tons of songs. And they're a more silly, goofy band. I personally say they do have some more serious songs, but the gist is like, just to like have a fun time with, and I feel like watching them live would be amazing. Like I want to see them live so bad, and I want to meet them so bad. So that is like hands down the band that I can guarantee that I'm going to see, because I will do everything in my power to watch them. So yeah, this is all of the bands that I am probably going to see at Warped Tour. Obviously there might be some that I didn't put in this list that I could be there watching, but so yeah, if any of y'all are going to Warped Tour, make sure to comment down your dates. I feel like that'd be really cool to know where everyone else is going. And then if you're going to the Nashville, Tennessee Warped Tour date this year, totally, if you see me, say hi, because that would be amazing. And comment down below if anybody else has like bands that are coming this year that I didn't mention, so I can check them out. Because I'm really trying to get into more music, because I haven't gotten into any new bands recently, and I'm looking for some really good ones to get into. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the pit.